Was that a vegetarian nacho? Was there meat in that?
Hell no.
It's not, no?
Chicken.
Chicken. Why'd you get the chicken? I'm fucking with you. You want the beef or the chicken? You see who I'm with. How dare you ask me that? I want the chicken. You guys both from here? Tulsa? South Tulsa? Where'd you guys meet at?
My work.
Where's your job?
Lowe's.
Lowe's? She was coming in looking to build something? So why were you going to Lowe's that day?
I was remodeling the bathroom.
Remodeling the bathroom. That's cool. So did he do it?
Eventually.
Eventually? Figured. How much they charging you? I could do it for a lot less. And where did you work at when you went to Lowe's? Where did you work at?
I was a cop.
You're a cop? No shit. I haven't seen you on the first 48. I watch it all the time in Tulsa. Tulsa be on that bitch. You got some killers out here, boy. I was like, dang, I ain't no Tulsa had it like that, motherfucker. And they always get caught. Your fucking criminals are terrible out here. I hate when you're watching, they don't ever catch a criminal Tulsa. They're like, they're gonna catch that motherfucker quick. Your killers never leave. When we got his address, these motherfuckers answer the door. Oh shit, you got me. Why don't you guys go to Oklahoma City or something? Hide out, go to another town. What the fuck? Ooh, what a manly drink you got there, young man. What a night out for you. Pickled chips and a colorful drink. What the fuck is that drink? They're just making shit up here at Bricktown. What drink is that? The Blue Hawaiian. Malibu white rum, blue Curaçao, and pineapple juice. Nice. You're basically saying, I'm not gay, but I might get mistaken. How do you guys know each other?
We work together.
Where at?
FedEx.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just you drivers?
Yeah.
That's cool. So you don't really see each other because you're driving. You're from
Same city.
same city?
Yeah.
Well, I figured that shit. Oh my God. Not that slow. No, we're both in Tulsa. That's good. That's a good plan. That's a good job to meet girls, though. Or guys. You know, either one, so. That's a great job, man. You're always stopping by. What's that?
I'm married.
Oh, you're married?
And I
All right.
don't have a ring, so I just
All right. Okay. I knew you guys wasn't gay. I was kidding. I didn't even imply that. I was saying, FedEx, a good job talking about the houses you stop by. These motherfuckers here. Okay, we French kissed once. That was it. We were in the same city. I've never seen two guys. He held his hand up. I'm married. He was like, I'm not. So that's why your wife did. Was you fucking that bitch? Nope. I ain't fucked no bitches. This is where Brokeback Mountain was filmed, right? I can't leave you, man. You leave FedEx, I'm leaving FedEx. Are you guys gay? Oh, okay. You're gay.
I'm
Okay,
her boss.
that's her boss. Where do you work at?
I own a chocolate shop.
Really? Like candy? Okay. My brain goes somewhere else when I hear chocolate. I was like, I'm gonna have to stop by that shop. I like me some chocolate now. I got the keys to prove it, motherfucker. That's funny. Where's your chocolate shop at?
Downtown Tulsa.
You have sugar-free candy?
I do, but the best part is
Yeah.
my husband's a personal trainer.
Your husband's a personal trainer, and
we
you
also
open.
own a personal training gym.
Wow. So you guys just what's his gym called? Breaking even? Break it even personal training. Eat what you want. Just come on down. We'll try to work it off. No guarantees. We got no abs in this motherfucker. Before know each other? Sorry about that. You guys are all black. I did it. I ain't gonna lie. I was assuming. My bad. Oops. Well, how do you two know each other then? That's your niece. You two are married? Okay, good. You guys meet in high school too? Fuck this goddamn state. Are you going to class reunion? Hell, we all still live on the same street. Freshman year of high school or senior year or what? 10th grade. Both you in 10th grade? That's good. You lied. What do you mean? He was a freshman. You told her you was in 10th? He was one of them like 9th graders that look like a man in 9th grade. You look like that motherfucker look like a grown man in 9th grade. I used to hate motherfuckers like him. Like, why the fuck he got hair on his legs already? Because I wrestled in high school, man. I used to hate wrestling hairy motherfuckers, man. Because I was a late bloomer. I had no hair on my fucking body, man. I was like, walking around with a grown man with mustaches and shit. Like, what the fuck? God, I used to pin myself in high school. I'm like, fuck this. Because I didn't like wrestling. It was just better being in the trailer with Rodney asking me if I'm gay. I'm just gonna go wrestle and shit. I'd be pinning myself. Motherfuckers be fighting. I go, dude, just let it happen. Yeah, make sure your mom got her camera out. This is gonna be a good shot. I would always play to the camera, I swear to God. I bet you I'm in about 18 yearbooks. Oh! I used to fucking let people beat me all the time. I was the guy they would call if like somebody had a disability that was wrestling. Owen. I'm like, I got it. Because I knew how to pin myself. I made more motherfucking cerebral palsy motherfuckers look like they were athletes. Uh-oh. Blue Hawaiians are running through you right now, ain't they? He didn't want to get up. The way he got up, he goes, no, I can't hold it no more, bro. I can't hold it, fuck. He got up like a little kid's in trouble. I don't want to eat lima beans. I fucking hate lima beans. Why do I got fucking lima beans? He in the bathroom right now. Dude, I'm not gay. I'm not fucking gay, bro. Good meeting you. Hell, my name's Eric. I'm not fucking gay, bro. That was funny, because that had nothing to do with being gay. He held up his hands. I'm not married. What the fuck's that? That does not make you gay. See the sturdiness in my wrist? This is not a gay wrist. No. So, how's the food? Pretty good? Pretty good? Yeah. What is that?
Stress the fuck out or something.
What? That was not the voice I thought was coming out of your mouth. So what are you eating? Stress the fuck out or something? I don't fucking know. Where are you from? You from here? Wow. That was a country voice. Stress the fuck out or something? I don't fucking know. Where do you see that at? Where do you see stress the fuck out? That says bacon cheese fries, ma'am. The fuck's going on at Tulsa Public School? How the hell does bacon cheese fries look like stress the fuck out? I don't know. What the fuck? What are you talking about? Help me out.
Oh, fuck, no.
Oh, that's the drink. I asked for food. My bad. What is it?
She was telling you what I do to her.
Telling you what I do. You stress her the fuck out. You guys seem like a very happy couple. Thanks for coming. Stress the fuck out? I don't know. That's what I do to her. This couple's so amazing. What do you want to drink? Just put something in the fucking cup, man. I don't care. As long as I don't remember anything tomorrow, I'm fine. I don't give a fuck. You want a cheeseburger? You want a steak? Put some fucking bread and some fucking cheese in a basket. I'm good. Where'd you guys meet at? A fucking AA meeting? That's fucking getting off the wagon. I don't give a fuck about my life no more. Me neither. You wanna go get something to eat? Fuck, I ain't doing nothing else. Shit. He's an AA? That's funny. They're stressing the fuck out, man. And then you just snitched on him. Like, he is in AA. You should have seen him before he's in AA. We would have never made this show. He'd have been in Broken Arrow, face down in front of a Waffle House. But you're not. No, you're not. You don't give a fuck about him. I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna drink more. Baby, I'm gonna stop drinking. Great, I'll drink twice for us. We're gonna get a six-pack, I get all six. That's the best relationship ever. Where did you guys meet at?
We were firefighters.
Really? You're an alcoholic firefighter? That's good to know. I wonder why all them barns burned down in Oklahoma a couple years ago. This motherfuckers, the fire's over here! Ah, shit. I fucked up again. Yeah. That's good. Well, did you guys meet at the fire station? Or, wow. Did you guys ever, like backdraft? You ever fuck on top of a truck? I know you did. Look how you looked at him. You went, I ain't say shit. I would if I was a firefighter. I'd fuck on top of a truck. Hell yeah. You gonna pull these motherfucking women. You wanna fuck on top of a truck? Is that what you think of me? Baby, we're in Tulsa. Relax. Stop acting like we're in some big fucking city. That's exciting around here. You just calling all your friends? Girl, he just bent me over on top of the truck. Took it all the way to Oklahoma. Huh?
He was calling his
Oh, wait a minute, he was calling his friend. You had him bent over? That's weird. That's probably why he stopped drinking. He's probably like, what the fuck? Why is she fucking me? I'm done. I'm not drinking no more. I am off the wagon. What happened? My wife fucked me. That should never happen. She took the hose, stuck it right up my ass. And she fucking turned it on, man. I flew out that bitch. You ever seen a road runner and a Wile E. Coyote? That was me. Well, thanks for coming. That was not the answer I thought I was gonna get. How long you guys been married now?
12 years.
12. That's good. So you guys met, like, how long did you date, though?
Not too long. Well, a few years.
Huh?
A few years.
Okay. So you met like 14, 15 years ago?
Yeah.
No.
I hated him the first time.
Why did you hate him?
Because he was a prick.
Because he's a prick. And you stayed with him. I don't know what that says about you. I fucking hate you, but your dick's good. That's what he's saying. Yeah, but you like this dick. You didn't like me, but you like this dick. Yep. That's funny. You didn't say shit about that. That's funny. It was good dick. Now it tastes better now that he's not drinking, so. Had like an aftertaste, but now that he's healthy. Get all them ditty dicks next to that Lily sugar-free candy. Wow, what a time to walk back. Did someone say dicks? Why the fuck you walk back? That's a bag of ditty dicks. A bag of dicks. I gotta get back to my seat. They talking my language right now. Sorry, man. Comedy's about timing. And that was brilliant. Thank you. It's almost like we had it planned. Hey, when I do the ditty dick joke, right? You get up, go to the bathroom, Right when I say bag of ditty dicks, you walk back in. And you take a big swig with that straw. And you drink the rest of that blue wine. You got that, right? Please tell me you got that. That was too good. That was too good, bro. Don't worry, you want us to blow your face out? I don't want you, man. Okay, I don't want motherfuckers like FedEx. Are your kids all white? They're mixed? I knew it. I knew it when you started talking. I go, you ain't got no white babies. I knew the minute you started talking, I go, oh no. There were some Jerry curls in '84. You know, I'm bad. I'm bad. He wasn't at no Garth Brooks concert. He was at Summer Jam, Tulsa. You're like that one white girl at Summer Jam. Don't walk away, boy. I can just see you at the club, the one white girl, the brother on you. Can't explain why your love it makes you. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I know. I'm not mad at you. We could have hung out back in the day. I'm like, yeah, I got a black one for you, but I got you a black one too. Thanks. High five. Call me when you find another one. Everybody think we together and shit. We're just wing man, wing woman like a motherfucker. Oh, that's too funny, man. How did you know? Because we out here, like there's some of us out here, you know, like. You knew it at an early age. I always say that shit, man. You're born that way. It's so true. Not for all of everybody, but there's a lot of white people out there that were just born. Just like you're born gay. Motherfucker be born gay, right? You know you gay. Why you gay? Because an asshole makes your dick hard. In the end, that's why you're gay. I don't know. I slept with one white girl, 1996. And it was great. It was a good night, but it was just different. Because it was like, I don't know, it's like we blended into each other, you know? Like I was so used to like a color contrast. I go, oh my God, am I grabbing your ass or mine right now? I'm fucking smacking my own ass. What the fuck? Why did I just smack my own ass? I'm right here. Oh, I thought you was me. It's wild, you know, like we're so used to peekaboo in the bedroom. You know? Wow. Never, no white guy ever? There was, yeah, here in Oklahoma, I figured we won at some point. I was stupid at some point, a motherfucker came along. Was that like high school or some shit? Just giving it a go? As an adult? You tried it? Didn't like it? Damn, he was like, I tried it, man. Didn't like it. This wasn't for me, man. If it's pink or red, it better be a popsicle. I know that. That's interesting. I'm so interested now. And where did you guys meet at then? Where'd you guys meet? Oh, you grew up together?
Kids, and then we just kind of like separated.
Yeah. I can tell you've been around black people. You talk with your hands. You know, it's like, ooh, that's different. Like we was together, then we separated. And then, you know, life just be going up and down. up and down, around. And then one night I passed, I was asleep. And I woke up, this motherfucker was standing on me smiling. So, it is what it is, woo woo. And you got brothers and sisters? Yeah, you're probably the only one, right? They all like white people, like white dudes and girls. Same shit. I got 7 brothers and sisters, and it is white on white on white on white on white. I do enjoy white weddings, though. I do. I'll take a white wedding over a black wedding every day. It's just fun. Motherfucker, they dancing to the wrong song and shit. They don't give a fuck. It's fucking Soulja Boy. What are you doing? Because I mean you. Because I mean you. What the fuck are you dancing to? I'm really enjoying this though. I love white weddings, man. They're the fucking best. Have you asked Gary, black wedding or white wedding? I'm going to a white wedding. Every time. Because you don't know what the fuck, the music's going to switch in the middle. They'll literally go from like 3 Doors Down to Tupac. No segue. I'm here without you, baby. Ain't nothing like a gangster party. What the fuck? That was a fucking transition for your ass. That's why I fucked your bitch and the thunder rolls and the lightning strikes. What the fuck just happened? You guys any kids? Together? Who had the kid? It's rough. That sucks, man. It's easier when the dude has a kid. And she got the kid and you know somebody hit it already, you know, like. That's the worst. Every time the fucking daddy comes. Hey, yo, she still do that thing with her? The fuck out of my house! Stop coming to my job. I mean, my house. Yo, she still role play? She put that nurse outfit on? I got stepkids. I've been with women that got hit before too, but it just sucks, I ain't gonna lie. Every time the dad called, huh?
Post 30.
Yeah, post what?
30.
Post 30, what's that mean?
After 30, you know, it's hard to find somebody without them.
Yeah. Motherfucker gave up on life, did he? Yeah, post 30, man. After 30, it's just fucking. You know they coming with kids. How old is your child? He's 8. So that means that was 9 years ago that you got hit. Yeah, 2016, brothers. You was out here just at the bank trying to make an honest living. This motherfucker wilding all over Tulsa. He's out here, you don't even know. Your soulmate's at the bank, kinda. I'm not judging you. I got fucking a gang of kids, so I'm not gonna 2 baby mamas and shit. So, there's 2, motherfucker. Yeah, I just had twins. Why they're 2? I had twins, man. That's that wasn't in the game plan at my age. I was done, man. My kids was over 18. I was out. I was good. And then fucking here comes some good pussy. So tired of you good pussy motherfuckers out here fucking up middle-aged men's lives. With that. You guys both from Tulsa? Where are you guys from? Where? Opoggy? Okloby? What the fuck is these weird ass names out here? What is it called? Okmulgee. That's a town? Okmulgee? What does that mean? Like, what is the, like, usually towns have meanings. Was there like a man, Bobby Okmulgee, that discovered it? It was a Native American name? Okmulgee? What is it?
Like Muskogee, Okmulgee, there's all kinds of Native American names.
Huh. What the fuck was that? That scared me and turned me on. I don't know if that was that a fucking mating call from some fine ass motherfucking Indian back there? Whoa! You don't get your Pocahontas ass over here. Oh, you're a professional dominatrix. What does the unprofessional dominatrix do then? Like, huh?
The chick who killed a dude back in January, that's an unprofessional dominatrix.
Who killed somebody in January?
A guy paid a lady like $13,000 to like basically give him the fantasy that she was going to kill him, but not actually kill him, and she didn't know what she was doing, and she actually did.
You're a very talkative dominatrix, I'll tell you that shit. I would not hire you because you're talking too much. Bitch, you got me tied up, shut the fuck up, spank my ass. What the fuck are you still talking for? You would have been kicked out of Denny's apartment so fast. Who is this talkative motherfucker, Sean? That was the longest explanation. I thought you was gonna be a quiet dominatrix. Spank my ass, right cheek or left cheek. You want it hard, you want it medium, you want it red, you want me to leave a mark? Goddamn, bitch, just whip my ass. Can you imagine calling her on the phone? I just want to do some freaky shit. What kind of freaky shit? Upside down, forward, backwards, gay, straight, couples, men, trans. Okay, never mind, I'm just gonna jack off. This is stupid. Yeah, I'm not saying you're bad at your job. I'm just saying you really are a talkative dominatrix. I thought you motherfuckers was like Pulp Fiction with the ball in your mouth. So you was probably really intrigued with the Diddy shit when it was going on. As a dominatrix, that's right up your alley. Just the other side of it, it was the male escorts. You know what I mean? Not that you're an escort, but I'm sure you fucked some of the people. Oh, just him? My bad. Oh. Dude, you guys look completely different. I didn't know that was your dude. I thought that was one of your fucking clients. The way he was sitting there so docile. I want you to take me to a comedy show. And I'm not gonna say a word. I'm your slave for the day. When the waitress comes over, you make our order. My bad, man. You were so quiet. I thought you was in town from Oklahoma City. You told your wife you're on a work retreat and shit. My bad. I misread the room on that motherfucker. Are you with them also? Oh, okay. I saw you scoot your chair over a little bit. What the fuck is going on? All the white people are like, come on over here, we're safe. We're straight, just married fuck. We just fuck our husbands, fuck our wives. We aren't doing all that other shit.
I've been clean 10 months next month.
That's good, man. Congratulations. So no more 3 a.m. stops at the Waffle House for you. I miss those days, man. I miss those days, like, because I don't know how you drink anymore either, man. Barely. Oh, yours was meth. Yeah. Oh, my bad. I misread that room. Sorry about that. Oh, shit. My bad. Whoa. You're kind of like, you did meth for 30 years? Holy fuck. So you must have gained weight in the last 9 months. No, I've never seen a meth head that thick in my life. You put on a couple pounds in the last 10 months. He said, man, 30 years. I was like, okay.
I gained weight.
Yeah, gained a couple pounds, I can tell. Sorry.
Oh, you're great, bro.
Sorry, man. Yeah, that was took a chance on that one. Could have not been laughing. Fuck him! I want to be skinny again. How long you guys been together now?
20 years.
20 years. Wow. Where'd you guys meet at?
University of Tulsa.
Oh, right here. Was it the Golden Hurricanes or something? Why can't it just be Hurricanes? Because you say Golden Hurricanes, I'm thinking some Diddy shit's going on in Tulsa. Freaky ass hurricanes pissing on motherfuckers. As if a hurricane ain't enough, you want to spin the piss up. There's no hurricanes out here, it's tornadoes, right? So why don't they call it like the Golden Tornadoes? I think Tulsa must have started as a special needs school. And they asked the students, what do you want the mascot to be? Hurricane! There's no fucking hurricanes here, Corky. I don't care. I want to be a hurricane! I want to be a hurricane! 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 Whose idea was it to wear the same outfit? I'm just realizing what's going on here. What kind of theme is that? African. Okay. What area? That's a big ass continent. Goddamn.
Ghana, when they said from Ghana.
They said it's from Ghana. Who told you that? Oh, the website? Okay. Motherfucker's a trustworthy motherfucker. There's literally somebody like, we got another one. We just made some shit up. We said Diana from Ghana. That shit's from China. Donna from Ghana. Got another one. He bought the dress. He bought the fucking dress. You lying. You got the dress? Yeah. This motherfucker's here. He lives in Tulsa. Go figure. Because you never really know. You don't really know. You're just assuming. So why? What was the goal? You just wanted to feel your heritage. Like,
No,
we
got a couple of outfits.
Couple outfits. All right. You just want to like, baby, I'm sick of Macy's. I'm sick of Nordstrom. I'm sick of Target. I want to get back to our roots. I just want to wear some colorful shit that nobody else has, and I want to sit in the front. And just dare them to talk about my motherfucking dress and shirt. Looks good on you guys, though. It does. It's very colorful and shit. Yeah. Black people can pull that shit off. Like, that would not look right on white people. White people are like, what kind of fucking clown is this shit? What, you here for the nursery next door? You here to perform for the children and shit? You got some balloon animals you about to fucking whip out? Every time I look at your goddamn outfits, just certain songs pop in my head. Like, I'd be over here going,
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Gary Owen with the Get Some podcast. You can hear this on YouTube at youtube.com/GaryOwenCom. Or you can go to iTunes, search Gary Owen, #Get Some, or United We Cast on iTunes also. Got a few things to talk about. It's a great week. The Bengals won. They beat the Indianapolis Colts. Happy Halloween to everybody. I posted a picture on Instagram of the Halloween candy we gave out this year. We give out big candy bars, like not the single Reese Cups, the 2, and then the big Starburst and Sour Patch Kids and Kit Kats. And I would just remember growing up, we would always go outside the trailer park and go to like a neighborhood, a normal residential neighborhood to go trick-or-treating. And we were always in awe of the houses that gave out the quote unquote big candy bars. And we would go switch masks or switch like a cape or something and come back to the house like they didn't know he was coming back again because they had the big Snickers or the big score bars. So it's funny being at a position in life where you can be the guy handing out the big candy bars. And it was funny because a parent came up to me and she had really little kids. And she goes, there's a group of teenagers coming in a few minutes. And I was like, you know what? I normally would probably say, man, you too old to be trick-or-treating. But I thought about it now and I'm like, wait a minute. I was trick-or-treating as a teenager. I was trying to get that free candy. I told the mom, I was like, if I'm a teenager, I'm hitting up all the houses too. It's weird when you got some 6'3" dude at your door saying trick-or-treat. But I'm not going to say no because I get it. Free candy's free candy, man. So it was cool this year to pass out the big candy bars. I didn't see anybody switch costumes, but I'm sure it happened. Saturday night, I was in D.C., Oxon Hill, Maryland, at the MGM Casino. I've never been to that casino before. It's been open less than a year. That's one of the nicer casinos I've ever been to outside of Vegas. I mean, Vegas obviously has nice casinos, but at MGM in Oxon Hill, Maryland, if anybody gets a chance to go. Not sure why the rooms are so pricey. Because I saw it. It's like $900 a night for a room. I was like, whoa. But beautiful casino. The crowd, it was packed. It was great. Me and Deion Cole was on the show. It was just a fun night. It was a great show. So thanks everybody in the Maryland, Virginia, DC area that came out. Then on Sunday, I flew to Cleveland. My wife met me up there, and we went to Gabrielle Union's 45th birthday party. It was cool. The Cavs got their asses kicked before the party on Sunday by the Knicks, but it was a fun party. I really like LeBron. I really like his wife Savannah. I mean, you're just two of the coolest people. But I'm also very conscious of it's the setting that I've met them at too. Like I've always met them in like private settings where there wasn't a lot of people coming around. And it's funny, like here's a funny story about Savannah. And I don't know if I've told it before, but I went to a Cleveland Cavaliers game about 3 years ago. And I saw her for the game and she kind of waved me up. So we're talking and she's still she sits about 4 rows up behind the Cavs bench every game. So we're up there talking. And at one point, these 2 white dudes came up, older, looked like they had some money. Maybe they own a restaurant or something. But they completely interrupt our conversation and just start having a conversation on their own with Savannah. And Savannah was being polite. She's a very polite lady. But I had my hand up. And when they left, she's like, what are you doing? I was like, I know I'm white, but I'm not clear. They act like I wasn't here at all. And it was funny because I had a security guy trying to tell me to leave. He goes, hey, man, you got to go. You got to go. You got to go. I said, I'm going. Hold on. Just give me a minute. I'm going. Wouldn't leave me alone. When Savannah summoned me up, like come over, I swear to God, that security guard disappeared. It was like he was a fairy. Like he just was a figment of my imagination. Like I looked back and I said, hey, can you tell the security guy I'm good? And I looked around. He was gone. I was like, what was that? Like once he saw who I wasn't even with Savannah. I was just saying hi to her. Once he saw that, he was just gone. You gotta go. Oh, okay. I didn't know. It was hysterical. Like he just dipped out. I was like, oh, that was some power, I guess. But it was funny too hearing the dudes talk to Savannah after the game. They keep in mind this is three years ago. It was funny because it was something about food in the restaurant. And they kept saying, you guys gotta come. You gotta come. You and your husband we'll take care of everything. And I'm just thinking, I don't think the James family is concerned with a free meal. They're gonna go where they want to go to eat. That was a nice carrot for somebody else. Maybe Mark Mattson or Mike Pemberthy, ex-Lakers. Maybe they would show up for a free meal. But the James family, if they like food, they'll pay for it if they want. You know? I think that free meal wasn't that tantalizing to them. Honestly, not a big deal. I'll tell you what happened to me today, though, in the Starbucks line. Like I'm a Starbucks fan, as anybody knows me. So I'm in line today. There's nobody in line at Starbucks. It's just a car, and then I'm behind it. But the car, I'm not, 10 minutes might be an exaggeration. It was at least over 5. And I was just sitting there like, what is taking these people so long? So I rolled down my window, and I can hear them like ordering food. It wasn't the drinks. They kept asking for different items. And the dude was like, we don't have that. Well, we can do this. But we don't have that. We can do this. I didn't honk. I didn't do anything. I just sat there. So I get on my Snapchat. And my Snapchat is Gary Owen Comedy. I'm sitting there like kind of cursing him out. I go, I've been sitting behind this fucking car for over 5 minutes. Just order your food or your drinks. So then I get up to the window, and the lady's got my coconut milk latte, and she goes, the car in front of you took care of it because they knew they were taking so long. And I go, what? Now keep in mind, I left a nasty Snapchat. So now I got to go back and leave another Snapchat apologizing just in case that car saw it.
I've literally been here 5 minutes waiting on this fucking car in front of me to order from Starbucks. They like literally order like dinner.
Okay, I feel like an asshole. My last Snapchat, I talked about the people staying in line forever at Starbucks. They bought my drink. They knew they were taking too long. So I go up to pay for my drink in the drive-thru, and the lady goes, the car in front of you already took care of it. I feel like a dick. So I'm sorry about my last Snapchat. Sorry.
Perfect example where I should be patient. Here's the crazy thing. All this happened in one trip. All I was doing was going to pick my daughter up from school. So I stopped at Starbucks on the way. I cussed this car out, which I shouldn't have. And then I have to apologize on a Snapchat later on. Then I'm about to pick up my daughter, and I'm at a four-way stop, but there's a light. So I got the green light, but the cars in the other direction got a green light. So there's no cars coming. So I go ahead and make that left. And as soon as I start to make the left, I see a car probably 200 yards away from me gun it. Like, why are you gunning it? It's like some people see somebody turning, and I don't know why they feel like they want to rush to get by them or whatever. But anyways, the car, I could tell gunned it. Like, the person driving it started to pick up speed when they saw me making that left turn, and they hit the car behind me. And it was a boom. And I was looking back like, there's no way I just saw that. So I stopped and looked back, and everybody was okay. So then I picked my daughter up, and we had to go back to that same direction to go home. And nobody was hurt, but both the cars were pretty messed up. Luckily, it looked like he just clipped the front of the car. And I was just like, I saw it coming. I go, why did that person gun it? I don't get it. But it was so funny. I was in such a good frame of mind and patient and like the safe driver now, all because that person paid for my latte. That here I am. 5 minutes earlier, I was like, come on, motherfucker, order your goddamn drink. Shit. And now I'm sitting there like, hey, man, why you in a rush, baby? Why you gunning it? Take your time. That dude should have been in Starbucks. He should have been behind me, too. So, because when they bought my drink, I was literally like, well, I'll get the next person's drink. Nope, nobody was behind me in the Starbucks line. So, sorry, nobody was in Cincinnati, Ohio at that Starbucks, or you would have got a free latte Tuesday night. NBA season, I don't know what's going on in the NBA season this year so far. Nike's going to have to do something about these jerseys, man, because LeBron ripped his open tonight, and then I'm sure a lot of people saw the Bradley Beal, Draymond Green scuffle, Golden State versus Washington, but then Draymond came out, his stuff was all ripped up. I'm like, Nike, man, you got to get some better fabric, because you are, Under Armour and Adidas sitting there like, our jerseys wouldn't rip. I know that. I know our jerseys would still be on you, Draymond, but I don't know what kind of fabric they're using, but it's a little weak. That's what I know. It's a little weak. The Bengals beat the Indianapolis Colts. It's funny when I think about my squad, I always am like, we're 3-4. The Bengals have beaten the Colts and the Browns, and every single power ranking, whether it's ESPN, NFL.com, anywhere, the Browns and then the Colts are the 2 worst teams in the NFL. And I could care less. It's 2 wins for us. But we also beat the Buffalo Bills, who, if the season ends today, would be the 5th seed in the AFC. So they have beaten a potential playoff team. And they barely lost to the Packers. And they barely lost to the Texans. We're pretty much, Bengals are the only team to shut Deshaun Watson down so far, to some extent. The only one. So it's funny how the NFL, just a few games can change how you feel about a team. Because really the Ravens had us and the Steelers had us the whole game. Outside of that, they could easily be 5-2, or they could easily be 1-6. Because the Bengals have only blown out the Browns. So either way, that's how crazy the NFL is just a few plays is the difference between being 5-2 or 1-6. That close. And this just happened at the trade deadline is I guess the Bengals and Browns were going to make a trade for A.J. McCarron. And it was first reported that the Browns were late on the paperwork to the NFL. And I'm always quick to blame my own squad. Them come to find out, no, what actually happened was the Browns sent their paperwork to the Bengals signed before the 4 o'clock deadline. The Bengals sent their paperwork to the NFL without the Browns signature on it. They sent like their own trade contract. So it was the Bengals' fault that this trade didn't go through with A.J. McCarron. And I'm a little disappointed that what the Bengals came up with was a trade for, and I think it was a second-round pick and another pick, which is decent for A.J. That's good. But I wish they would just own up to the fact that they let 2 good offensive linemen go. And that offensive line is terrible. But they don't, for some reason, they don't want to own up to that. I don't know. It's frustrating, but we won. It's a good week. And the crazy thing is, this is one of those weeks where I'm in Jacksonville, Florida this Friday, November 3rd at the Florida Theater. And then Saturday, I'm in Ocala, Florida at the Riley Arts Center, which is only like an hour and a half away from Jacksonville. And then Sunday, I'm just going to stay in Jacksonville and go to the game. The Bengals play the Jaguars on Sunday, and I'm a little torn because I'm getting tickets from Calais Campbell, the defensive lineman for the Jaguars. But he's the homeboy. I've known him for years. He's always cool. We're good. He knows I'm a diehard fan, and it's funny. A lot of players that I'm friends with on other teams, they like the fact that I'm loyal. They're like, dude, at least you loyal to your squad in your city. Calais is, I don't know. He's got like 18 brothers and sisters. And they're from Denver. And I don't know what they was doing in them mountains, but his mom and dad was getting it in back in the day. And they roll deep to the games. It's kind of cool. I like seeing those, the one brother to make it to the league and his whole family is just so supportive. And not supportive like we want something from him, just supportive that they're brothers in the league and they're happy for him. I like families like that. Andre Johnson's family was like that. We used to always go to 1 or 2 games, and we'd always make it a road game when the wide receiver for the Texans, Andre Johnson, was in the league. Like his uncle and his mom and everything. We was like an extended family. We actually spent Thanksgiving with them 3 years ago, or could be 4 years ago, in Detroit. They played on Thanksgiving Day. And me, my wife, and my kids drove up, and that was one of the best Thanksgivings I ever had. And we had dinner at the hotel. It was just fun going to the game and hanging out with everybody. And it was just a fun time that Thanksgiving in Detroit. But Clay's family's a lot like that too, that they're real close and they go deep in the games. So I'm looking forward to that. We're 3-4. I mean, Jacksonville's 4-3. They got a lot riding on the game. Bengals got a lot riding on the game. So intensity level should be good. Problem with the game is Jacksonville's strength is the defensive line, and our weakness is the offensive line. If I'm Andy Dalton, I'm sleeping in an ice tub this week. I want to be damn near frozen when the game starts. I tell you, I had an interesting week, man. I got in touch with some family members, and if you guys don't know my backstory, I don't have any relationship with my mom. I don't have any relationship with my stepdad, my brother and sister on that side of the family, on my mom and stepdad side. I have no relationship with them. And it's funny because, I had a brother pass away a couple of years ago of a heroin overdose. And he was my one brother I was really close with. And just because he knew the family dynamics, he knew it wasn't functional, so to speak. We were half brothers. We had the same mom, not the same dad. And his stepdad was just not a nice person. Just mentally, physically, very abusive. And it's funny because this week I got a email or a Facebook message from the my brother's, I hate saying that word, baby mama, But my brother has had a daughter, one that passed away. My niece's mom reached out to me on Facebook and said she's having a birthday party this week. And I wanted to go, but I'm going to be out of town. And it's just, it's funny because it brought back a lot of, I don't really think about my mom and stepdad too much. But my niece is the one I kind of feel bad for because about a year and a half ago, there was a custody battle for her between my mom and stepdad and the baby mama. And me and my wife tried to step in and say, hey, we'll take her. We'll take her because we thought we could give her the better chance at life. She could have been in private school. She could have got therapy, tutors, just a lot of stuff. And it was funny because I was talking to my mom about it and I was trying to make it easy on everybody. I was like, hey, Mom, why don't you let us take the baby and then, we can do a lot of things that you guys can't. And she was like, at first I thought she was going to do it. And then she was like, no, I can't. And it was odd. Like I'm calling my mom asking her, hey, I'd like to get custody of the baby. And she was like, are you trying to take her from us? Are you trying to change her last name? And I was like, why would I do that? Why would I do that? That is no, of course. And, she goes, my mom said, well, let me think about it. And then she said to me, and she goes, in my heart, I know this is the right thing, but I just need to think about it. And then she came back over the weekend, after the weekend, and she thought about it. She goes, no, I can't let you have her. I can't. And I asked her, I said, Mom, do you think it's because you're codependent? Because the baby reminds her of my brother Dallas. And she was like, no, that's not it. I just can't let her go right now. And she didn't really give me a reason. So we tried to we sent a text, me and my wife sent a text to everybody saying, hey, we're going to try to go after custody of the baby. And she goes, and we go, this isn't personal. We just feel like we can give her the best chance at life. The anger and the ugliness that came after that through text messages and everything. Like, from one was my brother, my other brother that's alive that I don't talk to. He was like, you trying to tear the family apart and blah, blah, blah. And I'm going to tell everybody your dirty laundry, your secrets. And keep in mind, the secrets it's all stuff they made up in their head about me. And it was just the ugliness. But the fact that I got this message from my niece's mom this week, it brought a lot of that back, like all those memories again, because I haven't really talked to her in a while. And it's a sad state because, I don't have any relationship with that side of the family. But at least now that the custody case is over and my mom and stepdad had the baby for a while, and now the baby mama got her back. And so now she's like, she wants us to have a relationship with my niece because before I didn't. But it's just like, I just kept thinking what could have been. She would have been with us for a year and a half now. And now she's turning 5. We would have got her when she was 3, which was a great age to get a kid because she wouldn't have a lot of memories of the bad. It would just be good. And it's just, you don't want to talk about your family bad and throw them under the bus, but it's just a lot of ugliness over there and nastiness. And it just brought a lot of it back this week when she reached out inviting us to the birthday party. So I can't make it, but I think my wife's going to go to the birthday. So hopefully this is a big week for us to try to get back in touch with, have some kind of relationship with my niece. It'd be nice. If I told people stories about my stepdad, they would probably think he's lying. There's no way a guy acts like that. And what I know is I heard from a family member that they were at that side of the families for some family function recently. And they said, dude, it was an hour, Gary. They were putting you down for like an hour. I was like, they go, but nothing good came out of their mouth about me. Nothing. It was just bad, 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 bad. And, as I'm used to it, I said, what's funny is like the way they talk about me, it's like they just made up this character, this person in their brain, and they've given this person the name Gary. Because everything they say about me is not me. They just given him the name Gary. What's crazy is my brother, when I found out he was a heroin addict, because he died of a heroin overdose on May 20th, 2015. And when he called me one time asking for help, he's like, Dad, I don't think I can make it. I don't want to die, blah, blah, blah. I sent him to rehab. Like I called over, me and my wife, we got up. It was first thing in the morning. We start calling rehab facilities and researching like heroin addicts and everything. And we found out you got to get them out of their environment first thing. And I sent him to this place called the Quest House in Bowling Green, Kentucky. And I called my mom. I said, you have to pick up. My brother's name was Dallas. I said, you got to go pick up Dallas. He just overdosed. And so she went and got him. And we met at a neutral spot. We got in my car and we drove him down there to Bowling Green. And he was good for like 5 weeks. And then when he got out, he moved right back to the same town, same area. That's all he knew. And, a couple months later, he started using again. And he overdosed like 3 more times before he passed away. And he passed away because there was fentanyl. He thought he was shooting up heroin, but there was fentanyl in the heroin. And when he did die, he didn't feel anything. They said once he shot up, he went down immediately and he was just gone. So it sucks. But where it got ugly was, and I used to not say much about it because I felt like I was protecting the family secret. But where it got ugly with my family was I didn't really talk to anybody for a long time because I did this article in BuzzFeed.com. You can find this article that came out in March of 2015 where I had said my stepdad's an asshole. I didn't get into like specifics, but I just said it. And then, so the family didn't have nothing to do with me after that, except for Dallas. Dallas still did. But everybody else was like, nah, you're gone. And because I had talked about the head honcho, so to speak. And what's funny was it was an 8-page article in BuzzFeed, and I talked about my stepdad for a paragraph. The story wasn't about him. It was about how a white guy became famous with black people in America. Like how did this white comic tap in to black people, basically, and become one of the bigger stand-ups in the urban market. That was what the article was about. But I had this writer with me for 3 weeks. He came to Ohio with me. He met me in LA, and he was just with me. He went on the road with me to DC, and, he just saw what I was about. And at one point he asked about my family, and he got my mom on the phone to talk to her. And all she said was, I wish things were different growing up. And then he asked to speak to my stepdad, and they wouldn't put him on the phone. So that right there tells you they know, because they didn't want to even give their side of the story because they don't have a side. They're not afraid of me. They're afraid of the truth. When that happened, nobody was talking to me. Then my brother dies a couple months later, and then my mom called. I knew she hadn't talked to me in 2.5 months. And then she called me like at 12:30 at night, and she told me Dallas had died. And when the phone rang, as soon as I saw it said mom on my cell phone, I knew Dallas died. Why would she be calling me at 12:30 at night? And I didn't answer immediately because I was still like telling myself, maybe not, maybe not. So as soon as I saw my phone ring, I didn't answer. I got on the internet and I searched my brother's name. I didn't see nothing. I go to Facebook. I didn't see nothing. I said, oh, maybe he didn't. Maybe something else happened. And then, so I called her back and she said, she said, we lost Dallas. Those are her exact words. And then, so the whole family tries to reconcile when something like tragic happens, you try to come together as a family for a couple months. And then I got invited to speak at this Facing Addiction rally in DC in September of 2015. So May, June, July, August, 4 months after my brother passes, I get asked to speak at this addiction rally. And I called my mom and my stepdad and I said, hey, maybe this is a good thing for you to go to. It'll be other people that know what you're going through. And I'll bring my brother. My other brother lived in Florida at the time. I said, I'll fly him up and, we can all go. And they said, well, let us think about it. And then they said, no. They said, no, we're not going to do that. And then my stepdad called me, and it was the weirdest phone conversation because I thought he was going to talk to me about the rally. What's it about? And maybe we should go, blah, blah, blah. Now, he used it as a time to try to get back at me because what he said was, he said, hey, man, you're not using Dallas's death to further your career, are you? You're not trying to benefit from it. And I go, what? And he was like, I don't know if I can handle that, man. If you trying to benefit. And I was like, I was so taken back because I was like, how was that even possible? I'm a stand-up. That makes no sense at all. But what he wanted to do was he wanted to like come at me in a way that almost like you were wrong about what you said about me. He goes, you're the problem. Because he said, you better not use Dallas's death to benefit your career. And then he went into this whole story like Dallas was doing fine. And then that article came out in BuzzFeed. And then he got depressed. And I said, are you blaming me? Are you blaming me for the overdose? He was like, no, that's not what I'm saying. Because I'm just saying he was doing good. We were great. And then the article came out. Now keep in mind, the article came out March 12th, 2015. I have a Facebook message from my brother, March 13th, my brother that passed away, who, he's saying, Gary, I'm not with all this bullshit. We're good. We're fine. He goes, regardless of what happens, I just want you to know I love you and we're good. And I think he was sending me a message saying two things. I think he was saying, I know about the article and I'm hearing what they're saying right now at the house, but we're good. And it also was like, I think he knew he was using again. And I think when you know that, every time you put a needle in your arm, you're rolling the dice. It's Russian roulette with your life. Because I found out later he overdosed March 20th and they had to do the Narcan and bring him back to life. And then the next time he overdosed was when he died, May 20th. So I think it was almost his way of somewhat making peace with me, but also saying, we're still cool, man, regardless. I just want you to know in case anything happens. Later on, but my stepdad said a lot of other things too, but it was like, I was just like, he's delusional. It's like I saw a quote on Twitter recently, and it said, it's funny, the same person that stabs you 1,000 times will act like they're the one bleeding. I was like, man, that made sense. It's so true, And it's funny, like I'm the only one that's ever spoke up about my stepdad and the things that he did, because I'm, the irrational behavior. There's some wild stories out there. Like some of them are so funny, you gotta laugh. Like I was in 9th grade. It's a funny story. My stepdad went to three football games my whole life. I played football from 6th grade to 12th grade. He went to 3 games my whole life. He went to one my 9th grade year, and he went to one my junior year, and then he came to parents' night my senior year. And I was so mad that he came to parents' night because I was like, he ain't been there for me. He ain't been to no games. Now you're going to show up and act like you've always been there. So my 9th grade year, we're playing a team, and I sacked the quarterback, and I moonwalked back to the huddle. And it was funny because the parents and all the guys, they knew me. I was a clown. I was a class clown. So I moonwalked back to the huddle, and everybody's laughing about it. When I got in my stepdad's truck after the game, he was like, "Hey man, what the fuck was you doing out there?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?" And he was like, "Hey man, when you play football, you don't shuck and jive out there, and you was embarrassing the whole family. You should have heard the way the parents was talking about you in the stands. I was embarrassed to say I was your dad." He goes, "You represent this family every time you leave the house." And I'm thinking, motherfucker, we live in a trailer park. What kind of rep we supposed to have? we started with the worst rep. First of all, we started with the worst. But, so he just reaming my ass about moonwalking. He said, I'll never forget, he said, shucking and jiving. You were shucking and jiving on the field out there. I was like, what are we doing, 78? What are we doing here? So he's in my ass. Anyway, so I'm like, okay. So now the whole ride home, I'm just like, got my head down. Like he doesn't stop the whole drive. But what's funny was my 9th grade football coach to this day, when he sees me, he brings up the moonwalking incident. Because he said it was one of the funniest things he ever seen on the football field. That guy was my 9th grade football coach, but he was also the JV coach when I got to JV, and then he was the assistant varsity coach. So he was my coach all 4 years of high school football. It was funny because he always said, "Don't moonwalk back to the huddle, Owens." It was like everybody else that was there that day, it's still a great memory. It's just funny, except for my stepdad. To him, I was an embarrassment to the family. Let me tell you something. If it was my son, I'd be dying. I would be dying in the stands. Just any parent listening to this podcast, if your son sacks the quarterback and moonwalks back to the huddle, hold on, not a varsity, not a state final game, nothing like that. This is a 9th grade football game on Saturday morning in front of 30 people. Let's be honest. Let's put in perspective what was at stake here. Nothing. I would be dying. I would probably be moonwalking in the stands. That's my boy. By the end of the game, I would have everybody moonwalking. The cheerleaders, the other parents. It's just funny to think about. If it wasn't my son, and I see a kid sacking quarterback, and that kid moonwalks back to the huddle, I'm dying. That's one of my favorite high school football players. And then, okay, so then my senior year, he comes to parents' night. The only other game he came to was my 11th grade year. And it wasn't even a real game. It was a scrimmage game, but it was a varsity scrimmage game. And a lot of the guys on my team knew, they didn't know all the stories, but they knew, it wasn't good at home with my stepdad. So the team starts telling my coach, yo, Gary's stepdad's here. And a lot of them said, Gary's dad's here, man. Gary's dad's here. So the coach put me in. I had no business being playing varsity that game, but he puts me in. And it was like the football gods was looking out for me that game. Because first play, they run a reverse. And I'm the defensive end, and I stayed home, and I hit the guy. He goes down. Then a couple plays later, I hit a guy, and he fumbled, and I recovered the fumble. It was just the perfect game for me. So I'm thinking, didn't moonwalk, didn't do anything crazy. So I'm thinking after the game, when I get back to the trailer, my stepdad's got to give me my props. He has to. In my mind, because I knew the mentality of him, I was like, what could he say? There's nothing he can say. I didn't miss a tackle. I didn't do anything crazy to quote unquote embarrass the family. There's nothing he could say. This is what he says when I get home. Hey man, who was that team you was playing? And I was like, whatever the team was, blah, blah, blah. He's like, man, I'll tell you what, man, that could have been the worst high school football team I've ever seen. I've never seen a team that bad. And I just went, oh my God, it wasn't me. It was the team was terrible. The other team was terrible. That's why I did so good that game. It had nothing to do with me. It was the other team. And I just was like, in my brain, I was in awe that he found the negative. He found a way to find the negative in that. He did not say that was a good tackle. He didn't say, man, that was a great stick, the way you got that fumble too. Nah. He just said, who was that team? That was the worst high school football team I've ever seen in my life. I just went, oh my God, there's nothing I can do. Nothing I can do to make this guy happy. Two, I'll tell you another thing is I wrestled in high school also. And I was a terrible wrestler, by the way. One of the worst in the history of high school wrestling. And the same, I tell you, if my mom and stepdad would have been involved in my athletic high school life, I could have been unbelievable. So you got the story where my stepdad came to his only varsity football game he really came to other than senior night. And I had the game of my life pretty much for me. Now, my mom and stepdad didn't come to any wrestling meets. And I wrestled my sophomore and junior year of high school. For 2 years, I wrestled. This is my junior year. I hadn't won a match all year. Terrible. I've gotten pinned every match. I'm freaking awful. So my mom says, I think I'm going to come to your match this Thursday. And I was like, huh? She's like, yeah, I think I'm going to come. I'm going to come. And I was like, oh, shit. I can't lose in front of my mom. So all week, I got all the guys. I got the coaches involved, the other wrestlers. I'm like, guys, I got to learn a move. I got to master a move because I know I'm not a good wrestler. Just give me one move and I'll master it this week. And that's what I'm going to win with. So they got this move called the head and arm in wrestling. And if you can hit the head and arm, it's one of those moves where the crowd will be like, oh, shit. So I'm working on the head and arm all week, right? It's head and arm. And it's kind of like you put your right arm over the guy's head, and then your left arm has to come underneath, and then you like throw them with your hips, and you flip them over, and then you got them on their back, and normally it ends up in a pin. So I'm working on this head and arm all week, and I'll never forget, as long as I live, my mom shows up, she's there, and I'm nervous. And the team, I mean, to have a wrestling team say they were pulling for somebody, they was all there. Like, come on, man. Come on. My coach knew what was up, everybody. So the ref says, blows the whistle to go. Son of a bitch, I'm wrestling, trying to put me in the head and arm. I go, what the fuck? I was so taken back, like, this motherfucker just trying to put me in the head and arm. The same move I've been working on all week, this dude tried to put me in the move. So then I step back. Keep on, this all happens real fast. I step back and I hit him with the head and arm. Like he tried to get me, I ducked and moved. And then I immediately went into the head and arm and I got him in it. And I pinned him 13 seconds. Fastest pin of the year that year in wrestling. And I'll never forget my mom in the stands start clapping. She goes, damn, my boy good. My boy's good. I remember my team was going crazy. It was just one of those moments. So my mom bragged on me. I didn't get a lot of compliments in high school, but she went back and I remember her telling my stepdad, like, Gary's good. He's a real good wrestler. He's good. Not knowing That brought my record to like 1-19 that year. 1 win, 19 losses. But even then, my stepdad never came to a wrestling match or showed any interest. And never like said, oh, well, you must be a good wrestler. Nah, just nothing. Nothing. I don't ever remember him saying anything good about me growing up. That's the sad part. I don't ever remember anything good growing up. Nothing, you know? You know what? I think from here on out my podcast, I'm going to give one crazy stepdad story a week. One. It might be minor. It might be big. So this week was the high school football, the moonwalking back to the huddle. I'm gonna just write down a crazy stepdad story every week. And from here on the podcast, I'm going to give you one crazy stepdad story. There's hundreds. Yeah. He's crazy. I really think, and this is honest God, because he used to always say if I would say something, or I don't want to say his name, but so he's being a jerk to me and da-da-da. So she'd talk to him and he'd always be like, hey, I feeling sorry for himself. He don't know what rough is. And I always say, man, I have no doubt my stepdad's childhood was worse than mine, but it still doesn't make it right. And the difference is I figured out, how to not repeat the cycle through other people I grew up with. Friends and teachers and coaches that took interest in my life helped me out growing up. It still doesn't make it right, but I think even though my stepdad never went to war, I'm pretty sure he suffers from PTSD. He must have seen some stuff or been through some stuff that he never dealt with. And now I think he took it out on me. Like somebody said, they go, your family has a made up character. They've made up this person in their brain and his name is Gary. It's not you. It's just the person they've made up. And they're like, well, that's Gary. That's what Gary did. That's who Gary is. It's all made up. Because let me tell you, they will say things to me and leave Facebook messages. Like somebody on that side of the family left me a Facebook message acting like my brother who died. Like they made a comment on my Facebook page under Dallas's name and said, Gary, you were never there for me. And you're just feeling guilty by how you treated me. That's why you're trying to do right now. And I'm like, did somebody just go to my dead brother's Facebook? And so many people read that and started coming at him like, is this a joke? This is sick. Who's ever doing this? They deleted it. They deleted the post. And I was just like, oh my God. It's sick. And I tell you what, I've never been happier since I've gotten out of that black cloud. So anyways, I'm gonna do one story a week on crazy stepdad story. We'll just call it a crazy stepdad story every week. So, this weekend I'm in Jacksonville on Friday, and then I'm in Ocala on Saturday. Always go to my website, GaryOwen.com, for all my schedule updates. December 2nd, I'm coming home to Cincinnati. I'll be at the Taft Theater. That's the show I got circled. That's the one I'm excited about. December 2nd, Taft Theater in Cincinnati. It's a Saturday night show, and the Monday night game is against the Steelers. I've timed it that way on purpose. I hope the Bengals are still playing for something. Every week I give my Super Bowl picks. Philly in the NFC. They're just annihilating people, man. Annihilating people. But I tell you what, Seattle making that trade for Dwayne Brown is gonna be huge. Because, so right now I'm still sticking with Philly. That really stinks that Jason Peters is out. But then Philly made a nice little trade to get Jay Ajayi from the Dolphins. How do you feel if you're Ajayi right now? You go from the Dolphins, who just don't have a running game, not a great offensive line, and now you're in the best team in the NFC. Oh my, you don't think you're going to be running hard? Come on. Philly looks like the team that, like Carson Wentz will show up at a hip hop concert just to hang with the brothers. Like the brothers will go to a Tim McGraw concert with Carson just to say we did it. We're bonded. They seem like that team right now. So Philly in the NFC and God damn it. I hate this. I hate this part of the show. The AFC, it's the Steelers. It's still the Steelers. Ben looks a little off. Like he doesn't like he's on target. But how great is it to have one of your teammates call you out, Martavius Bryant, say, Juju Schuster ain't got nothing on me. And then Juju Schuster comes back and has the best game of his short career so far. And what I did notice is when I was watching the game, the Sunday night game with Pittsburgh and Detroit, was the announcer said, watch Juju block. They said he blocks like a guy's fighting for his job. Like that's the only way he's going to make this team is to be blocking my receiver. And I didn't notice it until I watched the game. And I go, oh my God. Dude's only 20 years old. He's an animal. I saw Juju play at USC, but when I saw him get interviewed and when he jumped into the ocean when he got drafted and his family just seems like they're close and they got it together. I'm like, what? For me, I was like, that's a good teammate. I can already tell. You can tell and he's right. Hey, come on, dude. The dude rides a bike to practice. How you not like that dude? Like he's 20. He knows he's 20. He's not trying to come in there and rock the boat. And then to have Martavius Bryant say that about him, I was like, and then he has that game of his life and Martavius is sitting down. I'm like, you might want to cancel Twitter, Martavius, for now. I mean, it sucks because I can't stand the Steelers, but how do you not root for that guy, Juju? I like him. Like, it was like when Ben threw that 97-yard touchdown, I was rooting for him to score, and I hated it. I was like, stop him, go. Stop him, go, Juju. I was so conflicted, that 97-yard run. Tackle that son of a bitch. Go, Juju. Tackle that son of a go, Juju. I just like saying Juju. There's never been like a thug named Juju. Like, if you want your son to be happy, name him Juju. Because he's in kindergarten, the teacher's going to be like, Juju? I mean, it just sounds good coming out your mouth. Juju. Next time I get an argument with my wife, she can go back here. I'm like, Juju, what's up? What's up, baby Juju? Baby Juju, relax. Juju, it ain't that deep. Juju? Juju what? Juju. I just like saying Juju. I've said Juju 52 times in the last 2 minutes, and I don't regret any of them. I just like saying his name. All right. Next week, I hope Andy Dalton's still our quarterback because he is going to be in for a lot of hurting this week. They've been running a lot of stunts. I'd be like, if I'm Andy, I'm like, hey guys, let's try to get our running game going this week. What do you say? Hey Joe, hey Jeremy, hey Gino. A perfect game plan would be 50 carries and 10 passes this week. That'd be a great game against that Jaguars D-line because they're scary. All right, y'all. Well, this is Gary Owen. I'll see you next week on another podcast. Get some.